Shalom, shalom. All praise and glory to Yahweh. Baha Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha Hashem, Lakaha Kadash. Dabohana to the elder and apostle of the Mason who do well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Akim, who are pushing this truth to the four winds of the heaven and be on the forefront of this spiritual war to make sure Jerusalem is established as a place here on earth again. It is another GMS news and a prophecy, and it is an update on Iran. You see, UN army embargo being lifted up, and the Iranian, aka the Kamanian, aka the Persian, are celebrating, man, because they are going to sell weapons to their proxies. They are going also to buy weapons from Russia and China. You see, so the Babylonians are pissed off, man, or Washington. So I will read this short article here from RT, and then we will continue. It says Iran is celebrating after 13 years old UN arm embargo on the nation expires this week. It was lifted as part of the multilateral 2015 Iran nuclear deal, the UNAC 2231 and the JCPOA, which is the US withdraw from in 2018. It says Iran will now be able to buy all major conventional weapon systems, from battle tank, large caliber aircraft, and the warship, defense, artillery, to missiles and missile launch. You see, that is the spirit, man. The spirit which is on here now. It is the spirit of war. See, it is the spirit of war. It say Washington was in fierce opposition to the embargo lifting, disputing that Iran would confine itself to the legal boundary of the deal. So Washington, aka America, aka the whore in distress, aka Lady Liberty, aka Nineveh, you see, aka Egypt, they are in opposition, man. It say opponent suggests Iran will say arm to it is progs. So leading this whole thing, man, if you didn't know, this is very spiritual, man. II, militant in the political group Hezbollah, designed as a terrorist organization by the US. So there is a picture here. It say momentous day for Iran as UN arm embargo lifted. This is celebrating, but they are not like America, man. America celebrating, you are eating sandwich, eating all your abominable food. Iran, they are celebrating by, you see, a show of force. See, so let me pull a scripture really quick. See, let me see. Let's go to Joel 3. It say, Joel 3 and 9, it say, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. That's what is going on, man. And the Lord is plotting. Like the elder brother from GMS camp from Alabama, he did a lesson about the Lord is plotting. And that's what is going on, man. You see, it's a time we in now. It is a time of war. You see, and the thing which this Edomite are afraid is WW3. See, the Edomite are afraid of WW3. You can talk all about the coming election, chaos in the coming election, sedition in the coming election, banning policies, building, kidnapping the mayor. Esau think he will bounce from all of that, man. But talk about WW3, they all keep quiet. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord, man, is doing a mighty work. See, and throughout this Edomite, man, the Spirit, they know WW3 is coming. It's just a matter of time. They are very, very afraid. You can talk all about the earthquake. You can talk all about the California fire, man. Esau still have his pride, man. But when you talk about WW3, man, all a prideful people, they get their best, man. They don't have an argument against WW3. Even if you are in the highway and byway, you are speaking about WW3, nobody dare to argue against you. You can talk about the car of the Lord, they might not believe, but when you talk about WW3, everybody, man, they keep quiet, man. I saw another update from the brother in Holland. They are in the news again. See, those brothers are famous over there, man. They are on the news again. And the news was saying that you are tired of this guy because they talk about WW3 every Sunday, man. We are tired of them, man. Why? Because Esau, he know in his spirit war is coming, man. And the war is the end of his kingdom. He can feel that through the spirit, man. See, that is the Lord plotting, man, against this other nation. You can sit there and talk about the call of the Lord, the call of the angels. Esau don't give a shit, because that does not concern Esau. That does not concern Esau directly. When you're talking about the call of the Lord, talking about the 12 tribe chart, that concerns the Israelite. On the other hand, it less concerns Esau. But WW3, it concerns Esau direct. Direct, like people used to say, direct in the perpendicular. You see, so this is Ecclesiastes 3:1 to say, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose in the heaven. See, right now we are in the time of this. Let's go to Joel 3:9 again. It says, proclaim ye among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshare into sword, and your pruning hook into spear, let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourself and come, all you heathen, and gather yourself together round about hither, cause thy mighty one to come down, O Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Let the heathen be awakened. Going back to the Iranian army embargo being lifted, man. And they are celebrating in a fashion, man. See, they know that they can buy weapon to go against the Babylonian, man, as the oppressor. See, let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Yehoshaphat, man, the Persian Gulf. See, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe, man. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fat overflow, for the wickedness is great, man. What was the Lord talking about? What press? What press, man? Let's go to Isaiah 60 real quick. Isaiah 60, man. One among my it Isaiah 63, one among my favorite chapter in the Bible. It say, who is this that comes from Edom with a dyed garment from Bozrah? This is that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speaking righteous might to self. So the Lord is in a conversation, and he is answering himself, man. You see? Wherefore art thou laid in thy apparel and thy garment like him that treadeth in the wine fat, man. In the wine fat, going back to Joel 3, man. The wine press is ready, man, to be trodden down. I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. So that is going to the Lord, man. The Lord will avenge us, man. You are not supposed to take any weapon, man. This is the Lord's war, man. And I will treat them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment. And going back to, again, to Revelation, man. This is a precept, must be upon a precept, man. Revelation 19, you see. Revelation 19, I started at verse 11. He said, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. That is Yahweh, and that white horse talking about that big chariot, man, humongous chariot. And in righteousness he does judge and make war. That is the spirit which is on air right now, man, the spirit of war. This less war sedition, that is a subsidiary to what is coming, man. See, that is an indication that something major is coming, man. Yeah, jack of trouble and sedition will look like a walk in the park, man, for what is coming, man. That's why when you talk about war, everybody keep quiet, man. It's like an elephant in the room. Nobody want to talk about it, man. Or a closet in the monster. So like a monster in the closet. Nobody wants to open that closet, man. See, really, before the elders and the brother came on YouTube, going back 2007, nobody wanted to talk about what you see. There are videos, but nobody really wanted to go into the nitty gritty, breaking down what will happen from A to Z, man. See, when the elders came on YouTube, everybody was quiet, man. Because now the closet which has the monster have been opened, man. We began to talk about the elephant in the room, see, in which everybody kept quiet. Everybody keep on talking about America, this. There is an employment rate in America, the stock market in America, the economic collapse is coming, which will be bad. But what you see, man, that day will be a hell of a day. See, and I'm not down in praying as a prophet, but man, what you see, it will be out to all people who don't believe, all you people who keep on scratching your head, you jumping from one camp to another, just listening, man. That day, when that day will come, man, you will wish you were not born. You will wish you were not born. You will curse everybody. That fire, that nuclear fire will feel like forever, man. It will feel like forever. Verse 12, his eye were as a flame of fire, and in his head were many crowd, man. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. I see they think that he has a new name, man. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of the God. And the army which were in heaven followed him upon white horse, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goes up a sharp sword, laser beam, that with he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with the Lord of him, and treadeth the winepress of the fierceness on the last of the Almighty. Can all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. See, it is over for you, Babylonian, man. And let me prove that why are Edomite very afraid of the coming war? Because it directly involves them. And when you talk about the Lord is this, the Lord is black, that does not involve them. They, as a said part in that conversation, when you talk about the Lord is black, the 12 tribal church has this and this, the first part is you who is talking, the prophet. The second part is the nation of Israel. Esau, in that conversation, will be a third party, in which it does not involve him direct. But when you start talking about your three, the prophet is the first part, Esau is the second part, because his kingdom will be going down. That's why when the conversation about your three come up, everybody keep quiet. And everybody get mad at you. See, that is not the conversation should be having here, man. So, and then some dude, they even here, Hamites, they were asking me, so do you want what you see to come? Don't you want peace? No, man, I don't want peace, man. Because if what you see won't come, man, we won't get out of slavery. Unlike HOI thinks that we can live good in this kingdom. But here in Beauty Mission, we have another mindset. You can't be free when America is still in power. You can't be free when you live in the shadow of the valley, the shadow of death, the shadow of the valley of death. You can't be free when you are still living in a condition where your adversary is above you. So let's go to Revelation 9 and 18. Say, by these three was the third part of men killed by the fire, and by smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. You see, the third part of men. Third part of men, that's talking about Esau, man. Third part of men. You see. That's talking about Esau, man. Third part of men. Esau, he ruled during the time before the flood. See. again, Esau ruled during the Greek and Roman, and Esau is ruling now, said part of men. See, so that's it, man. And really, Cain and his descendants, they haven't received any judgment. That's why the Lord calls them vagabond, man. Nobody dares to lay hand on the white man. All the things the white man did to all the nation, but nobody is speaking. See why? Because they are being reserved for that day to be treated down like wine press, man. And with this, I say shalom. I hope you brothers were edified. On to the next.